Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes. I'm on tonight to talk a little bit of NFL football. Man, I love NFL football, not as much as college, but I do love me some NFL football. I love the Tennessee Titans, formerly the Houston Oilers and the Love You Blue. Now it's Tighten Up. I'm excited about this season for my Titans. Even though I don't think they're going to be very good, I think they're going to be good enough to possibly be in contention to win the division. And the reason why I say that is usually this division is won by a team who can finish out the season strong the last 3 or 4 games. And it's a division that like to play each other in those last 3 or 4 weeks of the season where you get a matchup with each one of those teams in the division. And this year, it happens that way for the Titans. And I think they will have a chance to control their own destiny this season at the end of the season. So I'm going to give you my predictions on what I think the Tennessee Titans are going to do this season in the games that they're going to play. Of course, they're going to do their 3 preseason games. They got the 49ers on Saturday, but I'm not going to worry about the preseason. I'm going to get right into the regular season starting September the 8th. I'm super excited to see some NFL football, really to see how well the Titans have grown, to see if they put some pieces on the team that can help them win some games because they struggled a little bit last year, especially with injuries on that offensive line. So hopefully they'll be able to do some things. They lost that big running back, Derrick Henry, but we got some capable guys in that backfield, and Will Levis will be in his second year. Even though he has a new head coach and Brian Callahan, I think we're going to be okay. So let's go down the games that the Titans are going to play this football season. They open the season at Chicago with the Bears, a game that I feel like the Titans can win, even though it's an away game, and a lot of times in the NFL, winning away games can be tough. But I think the Bears are a little bit lower echelon than the Titans, and I think that my Titans are going to beat the Bears in a low-scoring game, but they're going to come out with the victory. Their next game is against the Jets. Now, I don't know how well Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing, but I know the Jets have a very good defense. So I know it's going to be a hard fought game in Nashville. But I'm hoping that my Titans can pull out a close victory over the Jets, starting the season 2-0. Their next game is at the Packers, which I don't think that my Titans are going to win this game, but I hope that they pull it out. But I'm not picking them to win. So my Titans now will be 2-1, and I think Jordan Love is going to light us up if we don't get any pressure on him. So I have my Titans at 2-1 after 3 games. The next game is at the Dolphins. At the Dolphins. Oh, wait a minute. No, we got the Packers at home. Yeah, we got the Packers at home. Wait a minute, I might change that pick. I might change that pick. We got them in Nashville. Yeah, I'm gonna change that pick. I got my Titans 3-0. 3-0. Now to the Dolphins in Miami. Listen, man, the Dolphins got crazy weapons and they can put up some points. Now, I understand how they came back on Baltimore last year after being blown out, and then they end up coming back winning that game. And I think last year my Titans ended up coming from behind and beating them. But this year I think it's gonna be a different story, and Miami's not gonna let up, and Miami's gonna beat the Titans, and the Titans are gonna be 3-1 at that point. Their next game is at home against the Colts. This is a critical game because you always want to start your division games 1-0, not 0-1. You want to start 1-0, and I believe when the Colts come to Tennessee, they're going to beat the Colts. And my son is not going to call me that day because if they lose, he don't call me. Whenever my Titans beat his Colts, he don't call me. But if they win, he called me 4 or 5 times a day whenever they win. But I guarantee you he ain't going to be calling me that day because my Titans will beat his Colts. The next game is at the Bills. I ain't even going to waste no time on that. We're not beating the Bills. I'm not even going to waste no time on that. The next game is at the Lions. Man, listen, I don't think Detroit going to be able to do it 2 years in a row. But it is in Detroit against them Lions, and I'm going to pick the Lions to beat my Titans. I'm going to pick them to beat my Titans. The next game is the Patriots in Nashville. Yeah, we're going to beat the Patriots and get back on track winning games. We're going to beat the Patriots. We're probably going to beat the Patriots pretty badly, too. I don't even think it's going to be a close game. How are we going to do them Patriots? And then it's at the Chargers. I believe we're going to beat the Chargers in their home stadium because I don't think that the Chargers are going to be ready with their new coach, Jim Harbaugh. So I think my Titans are going to beat them. And at this point, I got my Titans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got my Titans at 6-3. 6-3. That's a good record, man, in the NFL. That's a good record. Next, we got the Vikings. We 7-3, y'all. Vikings 7-3. Then we at the Texans. Now we 7-4. Because I don't think we're gonna beat the Texans. Not in Houston. Then we got the Commanders in Washington at home. I mean in Washington. I think we're gonna still beat the Commanders. I don't care where we play the Commanders at. We can play the Commanders on Pluto. And we're gonna beat the Commanders all day. All day. So now I got my Titans winning another game, and I think now we're what 8-4. Then we go. We got the Jaguars at home. We're gonna beat the No, we're not gonna beat the Jaguars at home. We're not gonna beat the Jaguars at home. Excuse me. We're not gonna beat the Jaguars at home. So then we're gonna go to the Bengals. We're not gonna beat the Bengals at home either. I think the Bengals is gonna be ready to redeem themselves for the season they had last year because they just couldn't get on the road. So I don't think we're gonna beat the Bengals. Now we're starting to look more like the Tennessee Titans are supposed to look at 8-6. Then we get the Colts at home. No, at Indianapolis. I'm sorry, at Indianapolis. I think they're going to beat us in Indianapolis, and my son will be calling me all throughout that game talking trash because they're going to win that game. And then our next game is another division game against the Jaguars at Jacksonville. I think we lose that game too. But then we get the Texans at home. And I think by that time, the Titans will be 3-3 in the division, and they're probably are going to be playing for a wild card spot, which they probably won't get at 10-7 or 9-8. I don't think they're going to get a wild card spot, and they're going to miss the playoffs again for uh, a third straight year. Well, Titans, still going to root for you, still going to cheer for you, still going to hope that you prove me wrong and have a winning record. Well, 9-8 is a winning record, but it ain't to the standard that I'm used to or that I want. But hopefully we can pull out that victory. Thank you, everyone, for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the videos. Continue to support our channel. We're going to try to have some other guests on, like we had a Philadelphia fan on earlier today, Coach P. I appreciate him coming on to the show. Hopefully, I can get some more of my friends onto the show so that they can talk about their teams and talk about what's going on in their lives and share some of what's happening with them. So I'm excited about our new channel, WTP Sports News. Please continue to support us. Uh, Share the videos. Tell your friends to support the channel by subscribing, hitting the like button, and hitting the bell so that they can get notifications anytime we make a video. So as always, I would say hook 'em, but we're talking NFL, so we're gonna say Titans up.